What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be continuing the work on perfecting or fixing the leak in the DIY canister filter. I have that hole drilled in it, and I was going to make a kind of pressure overflow so that when the pressure builds up it can escape through a little tube and just overflow back into the tank. And then a friend of mine suggested that I just raise the bucket, which would help, but he was like, why don't you just lift the bucket up? That's the easiest way. And I was like, because the overflow thing is cooler. But obviously, since the raising the bucket will be easier and it'll make the overflow part just work, it'll have to work less, it'll just decrease pressure in general. I'm gonna go buy some milk crates at the store and lift the filter up on those and see how that goes. Alright guys, so I've reset the filter, put it on these crates, and that brings it up about 2 feet, which is much closer to the surface. And the problem was obviously with the filter being down there and the water flowing fast from the water flowing really fast, gravity fed into the filter, and then not being able to come back fast enough, it just pressurized the filter and it started leaking out of the sides. This has been running for about 48 hours now. The only issue that I've had so far is this was rotated. Let's see if it'll probably just do it. But this was rotated like that, and see how that's starting to bend and almost crimp. As the weight just gets on it, this gradually started to crimp and basically stopped the flow almost, like that. So the way I fixed that was just the way it bent. Here, 1 second. The way it was bending, it won't crimp up this way, but it would crimp up the other way. Obviously, I need to figure out a better way to do this. I'll probably use a 90-degree elbow here so it can just run straight down to that filter thing. But that happened and water stopped flowing in, so it pumped all of the water that was in the bucket back into the tank and didn't take any back out. So this overflowed a little bit while I was away hiking, and yeah, got the floor a little bit wet. Other than that, just the typical. Actually, that looks like it stopped. Oh, sweet. But this hose was dripping again, just a little bit. Looks like it stopped finally. But yeah, that's all good news. Right now the tank is just dark. I'm not going to turn the lights on until the algae starts to die off. And even then I'm going to do a really low photo period and high CO2 just to kill that all off. All of my stock from that tank is in here. All my snails, shrimp, chili resboras, and the Darios right there. They're all doing well in here. I have a 20-gallon kind of container thing, one of those little blue things with the rope handles. And I'm going to make an outdoor pond for that, probably for the shrimp. I haven't decided yet. The main goal is to grow out plants and possibly shrimp. But once this is back up and running, I'll put all my algae eaters back in there. I'll take the snails from here. Some of the snails maybe from downstairs, the Amano shrimp, and all the snails in here, and just dump them in there. Still run a fairly low photo period, keep up with water changes, and just make sure all the algae gets taken care of. But that's where the tank is right now. Thanks for watching. I'm glad that we could sort this part of the filter out, because that would have sucked if I put out that video and it ended up being a bust. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time.